Just starting here in child's pose. Arms lengthening, tall overhead. You can bring your forehead or chin to the block or floor. Deep inhales, strong exhales. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat, stretching your left hip towards your left heel. Option to hold it here if you like. You can reach your right palm on top of your left. Left bicep to left ear. You touch your right hand on top of your left leg, release it down, walk your hands over to the left side. Stretching your right hip towards your right heel. Option to place your left hand on top of your right hand. Left hand from the right. If you had a cross, walk your hands back to the center. We're going to walk your hands towards your knees, finding a tabletop position. Wrists directly under your shoulders. Knees directly under your hips. Tuck your toes, hammock your belly as you lift your gaze. Deep inhale. Exhale, untuck your toes, scoop and arch around your spine, gazing towards your navel or the tops of your thighs. Come back through, tuck your toes, lift your gaze. Exhale, scoop and arch. Round your spine up towards the ceiling. Moving here with your breath, tuck your toes, lift your gaze. Untuck your toes, scoop and arch, round your spine. One more time through, tuck your toes, coming through, hammock your belly down towards the floor, spiral your elbow creases in, lifting your gaze. Exhale, untuck your toes, around your spine. Come back to a neutral spine, reach your left arm high towards the ceiling, reach it under and through the right side body, and reach. Deep inhale, exhale to reach under and through the right side body. One more time, deepest inhale, and exhale under and through. Release the left hand down, release your left ear, cheek to the floor. On your next inhale, press up with your right palm, lift your left arm high, release it down to the floor, back underneath your left shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm high towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach under and through the left side body. Inhale to reach. Exhale, reach under and through. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Third and final time, deepest exhale all the way under and through, releasing your right hand. Right ear, right cheek to the floor. On your next inhale, reach your right arm high. Release it down. From here, we're going to flow between a child's pose and locust. So come back, find your child's pose, stretch your fingertips out long, knees are wide, toes to touch. We're going to press forward, stacking your shoulders directly over your wrist. Tuck your heels in close to your glutes, lower down for 3, 2, and 1. Extend your legs, press yourself up, mini cobra. Release down, tuck your heels in towards your glutes, press up and back, child's pose. Let's do that 3 more times through with your breath. Inhale, press forward, exhale to lower. Inhale, extend your legs, exhale, lift up, and release. Press back to child's pose, heels in towards your hips, press it back 2 more times, press it forward, lower down, elbows stay tucked in close towards your body, extend your legs, press yourself up and release your palms from the floor, release them back down, press up and back to child's pose. 1 more time, moving here with your breath, lower down slow, extend, lift your chest, maybe lift your palms, release everything down, press up and back to child's pose. From here, come through tabletop or tuck your toes, coming right into downward facing dog, pedaling your heels 1 at a time, lifting and lowering your heels. Take my butter off. All right, pedal the heels. Lift your right leg high towards the ceiling, 3-legged dog, bend your left knee, stack your hip, circle out your right ankle, maybe gaze on your left armpit. From here, draw your right knee to your right elbow, kick it back, knee to nose, kick it back, right knee to left elbow, Kick it back. Draw your knee to your nose. Step your foot through your hands. Rise up, high crescent. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Sweep your arms back. And rise. Inhale. Exhale to hinge forward. 2 more times. 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hold the hinge forward. Sweep your arms around in front. We're going to pivot the left toes. Open up, warrior 2. Hold it here. Inhale, lengthen your right leg. Arms come up high overhead. And exhale. 3 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. 2 more. All right, on the next one, hold that deep bend in your front right knee. Reverse your warrior. Tuck your left hand behind your back. High five that wall behind you. Commit to that bend. Come through extended side angle. Right hand to your right thigh, left bicep to left ear. You can release that right hand down. You can hover in space. Option here, if you would like, you are welcome to hold an extended side angle, or you can hinge into that right foot, coming into half moon. Left arm, left leg lifted, or holding an extended side angle for 3, 2, and 1. Release that left leg down if you had lifted, coming back to extended side angle. Straighten that front right leg. Hold your left arm high. Triangle. Reverse your triangle. High five that wall behind you. Left hand behind your back towards your right hip crease or down your left thigh. Cartwheel forward, bend that right knee. Coming into low lunge, reach your right arm high. Circle out your wrist. Circle out your shoulder forwards and backwards. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale as you rise up, right arm back, left arm forward. From here, cartwheel down, framing your right foot. Step your right foot back to meet the left, or you can kick it back, 3-legged dog. Lowering down for 3, 2, and 1. Press up. Tuck your toes, coming through tabletop, up to downward facing dog, or directly downward facing dog. Pedal your heels here. We're going to repeat that same thing as our warm-up on the left side. All right, lift your left leg high, 3-legged dog. Bend your left knee, stack your hips, circle out that left ankle, maybe gazing under your right arm towards that left foot. Scratch your hips, extend your left leg straight back. Draw your knee to your nose, tuck it back. Knee to left elbow, kick it back. Left knee to right elbow, kick it back. Tuck your knee to your nose. Step through in between your palms. Once you get there, rise up, high crescent. Deep inhale, shoulders stacked over your hips. Ball of your back right foot's pressed into the floor, heels lifted. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward, sweep your arms back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep back. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge forward. 1 more. Hold that hinge forward. Keep your belly off of your thigh. Sweep your arms forward. We're going to pivot that back right foot. Open up. Warrior 2. Deep bend into that front left knee. Hold it here and breathe. Beautiful. We're going to rise up, straighten that left leg. Arms come up. And bend. Big star. Rise up. 2 more. Deep bend. Maybe bending deeper into that front left knee each time. And bend. 1 more. Rise up. And deep bend. Maintain that bend, the front left knee. Commit to it. Reverse your warrior. Right hand tucks behind your back towards your left hip crease or down your right leg. That outer knife edge of your right foot's pressed into the floor. Maintain that bend. Come to extended side angle. Right arm up overhead. Right bicep to right ear. Your left hand can be resting on your thigh. You can hover it forward, challenging your balance. Extend it out in front. You can bring that left hand to the floor or to a block. Holding here, opening up that left hip. You are welcome to hold it here. If you'd like to try half moon on this side, bend into that left knee. I'm gonna come into this pampas grass. Bend into that left knee, lift your right leg high, right arm lifts up, flex your right foot. Maybe challenge your balance, gaze forward. If you want a bigger challenge, gaze up. Whether you're in extended side angle or half moon, hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Bend into that front knee. Come back down to extended side angle. Straighten that left leg. Come to triangle. Left arm down, right arm up. Hold that leg straight. Reverse your triangle. Hold it here for a breath. Carve your hands down, bend into that front left knee. Hands frame your left foot or on a block. Keep that right hand on the inside of your left foot or a block. Reach your left arm high. Circle out your wrist. Circle out your shoulder forwards and backwards. All right, deep inhale, deep exhale. On your next inhale, we're gonna rotate up. Left arm back, right arm forward. I'm always more wobbly on this side. Find your focus. All right, cartwheel down to your left foot. Step your left leg back to meet the right, coming into high plank or tabletop, or kick your left leg back, three-legged dog, and find your flow. All right, come back, downward facing dog, pedal your heels. Find your breath. Keep it going. Deep pedal here. All right, still pedaling. Right, from here, float forward, coming into a high plank. We're gonna lower down, elbows stay tucked in. Once you get there, untuck your toes, extend your right arm out to a T, right leg is relaxed. Lift your left leg up and over to the outer right hip. Open up your right shoulder and your left hip. Come back to center. Place your hands directly on your shoulders. Give me 1 mini cobra. Release down. Extend your left arm long. Right hand's boxed out. Lift your right leg up and over to the outer left edge of your hip. Open up your left shoulder and your right hip. Come back to center. Place your hands back under your shoulders. Press up. Release down. Walk your hands underneath your lowest rib cage. Press up, full cobra. Tuck your toes, coming through tabletop or directly downward facing dog. Pedal your heels. Hold the bend in the knees. Walk your hands towards your feet. Forward fold. Neck is nice and loose. Maybe shake your head yes. Shake your head no. You can come into ragdoll, grabbing opposite elbows and swing side to side. Push your hands back towards your feet. Come to a halfway lift. Hands to shins, crown of your head pressing towards the top of your mat. Release your hands down back to forward fold. And then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders back. Roll them forward. All right, let's get into some fun, shall we? Now, option here, if you want to make it more challenging, grab that block. We're going to place it under our standing leg. If you would like, you can also just be standing directly on the floor. Grab those weights. If you have those ankle weights on, keep them there. Left foot is under that block or on the floor. We're going to come and find a tree position. So your right foot is placed to the inside of your right calf, your right ankle. If you'd like, you can place it to the inside of your left thigh. You want that right hip to open up, avoiding that left knee. From here, bring the weights to your shoulders. We're just going to press up, overhead press, holding it here. That's it. You've got it. Keep it going. You get the wobbles and wobbles. Just find your focus directly in front of you. You got it. Engage that core. Open up that right hip slightly more. Knuckles press up towards the ceiling. Pressing up. Drawing your wrists back down to your shoulders. That's it. Elbows stay tucked in towards your body. Give me 7 more. Keep it going. Two more. Last one. All right, you can keep that left foot on that block. We're gonna come to a high crescent, also a high lunge. Left foot is forward, your right foot is back. Again, option to keep that foot on that block if you would like. From here, we're gonna draw the arms up overhead. We're gonna bend into that back knee, cactus the arms, and lift, bend, and lift. So as you bend that back knee, you're also bending your elbows down. Palms are facing the same direction that you are looking. Deep bend into your back right knee. Left foot's on the floor or a block. It is grounded into that block or that floor. That's it. 10 more. Keep it going. Almost there. That's it. Last 4. You got 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna hinge forward. Arms down by your side, just as if they're framing your left foot. That right leg is straight. We're gonna lift that right leg as we draw the elbows up, narrow row. Again, this can be done with your foot on the block or on the floor. Now, I'm sorry, I think that's a little bit easier on the block and a little bit wobbly on the floor. Keep it going. Narrow row, back right leg lifts and lowers. Option to place that left foot on that block if you like. Challenging yourself here, we're still going. Whether that left foot is on a block or on the floor, you're grounded through all 3 points of that left foot. Big toe, pinky toe, straight back to your heel. That's it. Keep it going. 2 more. All right, we're gonna take it up even further. So if you're on that block, set it off to the side. You can place that block in front and just work the working arm and the working leg, or you can work both. We're gonna come into bird dog. So we're gonna hinge forward. Your left knee is slightly bent. Your right leg is straight back. From here, arms are up. We're gonna pulse it for 20, 19, 18. If you like, you can release that left hand down to the floor. You can also release your right hand down and just work that back right leg. Keep it going. That's it. You got 10 and 9. Keep it going. Almost there. That's it. Stay with it. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right. Whew. Shake it out. We have the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna bring that block down under our right foot. If we previously had it on our left, maybe challenge yourself on this side. From here, place that left foot to the inside of your right ankle, your right calf, maybe bringing it up to the inside of your left thigh. We're trying to keep that left hip open, avoiding that left knee. From here, we're gonna bring the palms facing out, press it up, bring it down, press it up, and down. Keep it going. If you get the weebles and wobbles, just find your focus. That's it, press it up and down. Keep it going. If you're looking at yourself from the side, your elbows are directly out, so as if your body's in between one line, so your knee is not forward. It's directly out from your hips. Your arms aren't coming forward. They're staying out wide directly from your shoulders. Give me 5 more. That's 4. And 3, 2, and 1. All right. Release it down. Shake it out. We're going to find that high crescent. All right. That right foot's on the floor. Your left leg is back. From here, same thing. Arms are up. We're going to bend into that back leg. Bend the elbows. Pressing up. As you straighten that left leg, your arms press up. Palms are facing away from you. Keep it going. Shoulders stacked directly over your hips the entire time. As you straighten that left leg and as you bend into it, notice that when you straighten that left leg, you're stretching the back side. Keep it going. That's it. Keep it going. 3 more. And 2. Last one. All right, hinge forward. Whew. We have that left leg back, palms by your side, palms facing in. We're gonna lift that left leg and lower. Lift and lower. Your elbows are close in towards your side. That's it. If you would like, keep that right foot on the block. You can always set it off at any time. Just the left leg lifting and lowering. Core is engaged. Very nice. That's it. Lift and lower. Palms facing in. Keep it going. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, here is if you would like to have that block out in front. If you want that challenge, so you can keep your right foot on that block. We're gonna hinge forward. Find that bird dog. Your hips are squared, palms are lifted. Pulse the left leg, pulse the arms. You can also release your right hand down to that block. If you're staying on that block, you're gonna be a little bit higher. You can always set it off to the side. Working left arm, left leg, or left leg and both arms. Keep it going, just lifting up here. That's it. I don't know what to do with my water. All right, keep it going. Just lifting and pulsing. Keeping that left leg high here. Left arm stays lifted as well. We're going to come back to standing. Keep it going. 3 more. 2 and 1. All right. Whew. Shake it out. We're going to come back and we're going to work that right side here. You can, of course, stand on that block if you'd like. We're going to come to standing single leg mount. So draw that right knee up. Flex your right toes. Draw your arms up high overhead. From here, we're going to pull the arms down. So full cactus, coming all the way down as we open up that right hip. You're drawing that knee over to the side, drawing the elbows in. So you want to try to squeeze your elbows in towards your shoulder blades. And then arms come up, and then draw the elbows in as you actively open that right leg. Keep it going. Right toes stay flexed. Keep that core engaged. Whether you are on the block with your left leg or you're on the floor, if you get the weebles and wobbles, that's okay. Just come back into it. That's it. Single leg mountain, wide arm pulls. Keep it going. 2 more. Last one. All right, from here, we're going to come to warrior pose. So you are going to bring that right foot forward. That left foot is out to diagonal. So you're coming into warrior 1. So your right foot's at that 45 degrees. It's not fully vertical. It's not fully horizontal, just that angle. We're going to hinge into that right knee. So keeping your navel off of your thigh, reach your arms forward. We're going to reach and pull. You're alternating, crisscrossing the arms. Hinge forward, warrior 1. Deep bend into that right knee. Reach and pull. As you pull your arms back, imagine that you have a pencil between your shoulder blades. You want to squeeze it there and then release. Your back left leg is straight. Keep it going. Reach and pull, alternating left over right, right over left. Palms are facing down. Your gaze is forward. That's it. stay with it. Reach and pull. So close. Keep it going. All right, give me one more on each side. All right. Roll those shoulders back. If you're using that block, bring it back to your right foot. Or back to that standing single leg mountain. Left knee comes up high. Flex your left toes. Reach your arms up high. This time palms facing in. Reach the arms down as you open that left knee directly out from the hip. Keep it going. Elbows are still pulling in towards your lowest rib cage, in towards your spine. Left knee opens, elbows pull down, arms reach up high, knee comes back to center. If that block becomes a distraction, you can always set it off to the side. Keep it going. Beautiful focus, Terry. Way to stay with it. Reach up, pull down. Give me 3 more. Last 2. And 1 more. Beautiful. Come back to starting. Set that block off to the side. All right, come into that warrior 1. So bend deep into your left knee. Your right leg is bent. So again, your foot's not straight in front. It's not directly horizontal. You're at that angle, deep bend into your left knee. This time, palms are facing up. Same thing, crisscross. Reach and pull. Keep it going. Reach and pull. Holding it in that warrior 1 position, and you're hinged forward. So that back right leg is straight. Front left knee is bent. Reach and pull. Did we do this side last time? No, I think, my goodness, I'm going crazy. All right, reach and pull. Palms are facing up, warrior 1. Reach and pull. That's it. You're still drawing those shoulders back, reaching and pulling, deep bend into your front left knee. That back right leg is straight. Your back heel is down. You're grounding through all 3 points, that front foot. Big toe, straight back to your pinky, all the way back to your heel. Reach and pull. Palms are facing up. You can keep your arms high. You can keep them mid-level. You can reach them down towards your front knee. Whatever is comfortable for you. Reach and pull. Crisscross. Right over left. Left over right. Need 1 more on each side. All right, shake it out. All right, we're gonna come to a wide-legged fold and standing. So bring your feet wide, then your hips, toes are slightly turned in. From here, we're gonna reach our arms out to a T, still with that weight. We're gonna reach the right hand to left foot, rise up, left hand to right foot, rise up, reach your hands down, rise up, keep it going. 5-point star, reaching opposite hand towards opposite foot, maybe starting with the opposite direction this time. Your legs are staying straight here. Reach both down. Maybe reaching your hands under and through your body. Not just tapping the floor. Stretching all the way and coming up. Keep it going. Reach. Back up. Reach. Back up. Reach under and through. Keep it going. Very nice. We're using those abs to fold forward and hinge back upright. Give me 1 more on each side, starting to the left and then starting to the right. That's it. All right, come on up from here. You're welcome to place that block at any height. We're gonna find Malasana. Come to a seat so your feet are still slightly wider than your hips. Your toes are turned out. We're gonna sink our hips down and then rise. We've got 9 more, sink it down. and rise. So if you want, you can touch that block, or you can just hover. Again, that block can be at any height. You want to sink your hips lower than the time before. 6 more, stay with it. Chest is lifted. Squat all the way down and back up. Last 4, then we're going to hold it low, either holding in space or on that block. 2 more. All right, hold it low. Maybe sink your hips on that block. You want to press your knees open. Maybe rolling side to side. From here, you want to challenge your balance and work into some calf strength. Maybe come up onto those tippy toes. Maybe starting to the right and then starting to the left. Chest stays lifted. Knees stay pressed open. Wherever you're at, just holding for 3, 2, and 1. And then release the heels out if you have them lifted. Go ahead and take a seat onto your block or blocks. From here, we're going to extend the arms out in front, holding it here. We're going to bend the elbows and extend. Hammer curl. Keep it going. That's it. 7 more. Thumbs coming, grazing towards your ears, and then extend. 4 more. That's it. Core engaged. Last 2. And 1. Now extend the arms, flip the palms facing up. Bicep curl. You've got 10. Please don't hit your face. Add 9. Knees are still open. That's it. Beautiful work. Chest is lifted, so you're actively engaging that core. You're lengthening your spine. Opening up your hips, working those biceps. Give me 3 more. 2 more. Last 1. All right, set those weights down. Lift up, release that block or blocks if you have them. We're going to take a seat. We're not going to use those weights again. You are going to use the block. Go ahead and place that block at any setting, high, medium, or low. We're going to have a seat. Extend your arms out long. Try to keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. You can, of course, lean back if it starts to hurt your back or your hips. We're going to slightly bring that left foot out to the left side. Point your right toes, and we're going to tap up and over that block. So you're working that hip flexor. You're working your deep core muscles. Tap it up and over. Imagine that floor is lava to that right foot, so you don't want to tap the floor. That block is also a ball of fire. Don't tap the block. Try not to. You can adjust any height, whatever works for you. That's it. Give me 2 more, up and over. And back. 1 more. All right, set that right leg off to the side. Slowly bring that left leg in. Whew. Anybody else's quad cramping up? All right, it's a good sign. Keep your left leg extended, left toes are pointed. Tap it up and over. It's actually not a good sign. I'm only joking. It's really a sign of dehydration. Always make sure you drink plenty of water before, during, and after your workouts. Tap it up and over. Keep it going. Chest stays lifted here. You can press your hands in by your hips to help steady yourself. You want to challenge your balance in your hip strength. Bring your hands to heart center while actively keeping your upper body straight. Notice that difference. Again, that floor is lava. That block is a ball of fire. You don't want to touch it with your left foot. Up and over. Release that left leg down. Shake it out. From here, grab that block. We're going to roll back. We're going to find a boat pose. So you can be all the way down towards the floor. You can be almost horizontal or vertical. You can also come halfway. My personal preference is halfway. We're going to find our boat. Lift your legs so your knees are going to stay bent. We're going to keep the block in front at our chest, elbows are wide, and we have bicycle legs. Extend the right leg, draw it in, extend the left, draw it in, extend, draw it in, extend, draw it in. Think slow and controlled here. Your navel is pulled into your spine. All right, we're gonna hold that right leg straight. We're gonna lift and lower for 5 and 4. That's 3, 2, and 1. Extend it long, draw your knee back in, extend your left leg, draw it in, right leg, draw it in. I know it burns. Keep it going. 1 more on each side. All right, on your next one, I want you to hold that left leg straight. Yes, you guessed it. Raise and lower for 5 and 4. That's 3, 2, and 1. Roll up. Place the block between your thighs. Plant your feet on the floor, hip width apart and parallel. Arms are extended out in front, palms facing in. Gently roll back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way back. Extend your arms long in front. Draw your hands back towards your hips, palms facing down. Walk your heels in close towards your glutes. We're going to lift and lower for 5 and 4. That's 3. Hips higher. 2. On the next one, hold the hips high. Lift your shoulders and then walk your hands under your hips. Maybe binding your hands. Lifting even higher. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your shoulders, release your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, and slowly roll down. Release the block from your thighs, set it off to the side. Curl yourself into a ball. Bring your knees to your chest. Rock and roll yourself side to side. Extend your feet to the ceiling, coming into happy baby, grabbing the outer edges of your feet or the back side of your thighs. Again, you can rock side to side. That feels good to you today. Lower back stays pressing towards the floor. Come back to center. Extend your left leg long. Keep your right knee in towards your right shoulder, avoiding your rib cage. Point, flex, circle out your right foot as your left foot stays flexed. Relax your right toes with your left hand. Grab the outer edge of your left or your right knee. Hold across the left side of your body, just releasing your right hand by your side. Both of your backs not snap, crackling, popping like mine just did. Right hand stretched out to a broken T. You can also cactus that right arm, palm facing up to open up the shoulder even more. Come back to center, pull that right knee in towards your right shoulder. Draw a few circles with your right knee and reverse the direction. Switching sides, left knee in, right leg long. Left knee in, avoiding your rib cage, out towards your left shoulder. Circle, point, flex, circle out that left ankle. Your right toes are flexed up towards the ceiling. With your right hand, grab the outer edge of your left knee. Hold across the right side of your body. Gazing, looking over your left shoulder without forcing it. You can extend that left arm long. You can also bend your left elbow. Palm is facing up to open the shoulder even more. It's also a nice lower ab stretch. Come back to center. Keep your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Circle out your left knee. And what you do in one direction, do in the other. Bend your knees to your chest and then plant the soles of your feet on the floor. Grab that block again. Lift your hips on its lowest setting. Place the block underneath your hips, allowing your hips to just rest on that block. Noticing how that feels. Everything falling towards the floor. Lifting one leg at a time up towards the ceiling. Arms towards your toes, point, flex. Circle out your ankles, circle out your wrist. And then bend your knees one at a time or both. Lower them down to the floor. Lift your hips up, set that block off to the side. Curl yourself back into a small ball. Rock and roll yourselves 3 times along your spine. Tap and release. Once more. All right, come on up to a standing position. Be wider than your hips. Nice big inhale. Fantastic work. Thank you so very much for joining me today.